To use the vanishing point filter, you begin by setting the perspective grid for your image. We'll click in this corner just below the roof tiles, and then we can follow the line of the white board along to the corner of the house. Going down the corner of the house, we can now stop at the point directly below the last one we clicked, and then follow along this line of brickwork to the opposite corner. And that gives us our perspective grid. By grabbing the middle handle in the bottom side, we can pull that down, and notice how the grid now follows the line of the house in perspective. If we hold the Command or Control key down and drag the handle in the middle of a side, we can tear off a perspective grid that goes around the corner. In this case, it doesn't quite match the house. We need to adjust it first by dragging the top corner along the line of brickwork. Notice how the grid goes red. That means it is an illegal grid that doesn't follow a true perspective. When we grab the bottom corner and pull that up to adjust it, it now goes blue again to show we have a grid we can work with. Now let's switch to the marquee tool. When we select this window with the marquee tool now, notice how it draws in perspective. This is not a simple rectangle. If we hold the Option or Alt key and drag it, we can move a copy of this window. Adding the Shift key moves it in perspective in the straight line. We can also take a copy of this window and drag it around the corner. Now, if we go into free transform mode, we can grab the center handle and make it a bit wider so it looks more convincing. The window's facing the wrong way, so we can go to the flip button at the top and turn that around, which looks much better. We can take another copy of it and put it at the end of the wall, and another copy between the two. We can also go back to the marquee tool and select all three of these windows and make a copy of those to go in the ground floor of the house. We can see this copy doesn't quite blend in. The bricks are a different colour. So we can turn healing on, put it onto luminance here, and now the windows blend in perfectly with the house.